Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope you are doing well. If you are new here, my name is Tenyeko and I just want to take this moment to appreciate everyone who has been watching my videos. Thank you very much. It really goes a long way, and we're sitting on 27 subscribers. I just want to say thank you guys. Let's push the channel. I'm also pushing the channel, so I hope you are there. If you're watching, you're going to subscribe. So without wasting any more of your time, let's get into today's video. Today we're going to speak about procrastination. I am a victim of procrastination. I procrastinate a lot, and procrastination has been holding me back like a lot of times, and I know and understand that I'm not the only one. You might also be the victim of procrastination, because when it starts to happen, your mind doesn't alert you that you are procrastinating, and it's something that you don't even see, so it keeps on happening, and then it becomes a habit. Eventually you get used to it, and then it rules your whole life. So this is a spirit of delaying things, and it is really not good for us because we are holding ourselves back. So what is procrastination? Procrastination is an act in which you as an individual, you're supposed to make a decision but you don't make a decision. You're supposed to act, you don't act. So basically you delay or unnecessarily postpone making a decision or taking an action. For example, you have a task, a goal, or a project that you're supposed to work on, and it has a certain deadline, but you decide not to work on it. You delay it until deadline. That is procrastination. You know very well that you were supposed to have worked on that project earlier on, but you didn't. You just put it for later, like you're saying, I'll just do it later. And when I was still a student, I would always work on my assignments like a night before or a day before, and I know, and I've always known that this is wrong. Why am I doing this? But I'll always do it anyway. I'll always put it on hold, and then I'll work under pressure, and I'll keep on telling myself that I enjoy working under pressure, I like working under pressure. But really, is it that I enjoy working under pressure, or is it that I'm struggling and I'm procrastinating? So I've been doing that for the past 6 years. I've been procrastinating, and I would always work on my projects a bit late, and the pressure, because now you're chasing time. You're not even properly working on the assignment or on that project or on that goal or whatever that you're working on. So I would rush my work, I would rush my assignments, and eventually the assignments would have poor quality compared to the assignments in which I've taken my time, prepared, and worked on them. So whenever I worked on a project or on an assignment a night before, it will always have poor performance, even though I would always tell myself that I love working under pressure. So when you are constantly postponing, you are creating a room for poor performance, and also you're putting yourself under a lot of pressure. You are straining your mind. So procrastination is really not good for our mind. It's not something that we're supposed to be doing. And also, procrastination is not for lazy people. Even when you're not lazy, you can still procrastinate, and that is because of research shows that procrastination is linked to challenges such as mental issues such as depression, anxiety, low self-esteem, and so on and so forth. So it is very deep like that. It's really deep. It's not just something that you are doing. It's quite deep, and you really need to work on it. So why do we procrastinate? We procrastinate anyway. Even when we know that procrastination doesn't serve us, we still continue to procrastinate. It's deeply rooted. It's something that we are doing. So in order for us to understand why we procrastinate or to stop procrastinating, we need to first understand what causes procrastination. So we procrastinate because of our drive to delay is irrationally stronger than our drive to act. And this happens when our self-control and self-motivation is weakened by issues such as exhaustion and opposed by issues such as fear. And what this means is simply that when we get tired, we are more likely to delay acting or delay taking a decision. And that is simply because of our mind is tired, our body is tired, and we need to rest. So I'm one person who like works. I work very hard and I don't rest. So that creates a room for me to procrastinate, because the more I work hard is the more I get tired, is the more my mind gets tired, and eventually I'm gonna delay other things. So with me, I might like perform very high on other things and perform very low on other things, because I work very hard. I might work very hard on a certain project and forget about other projects, like delay them, procrastinate on them, and that is not good. And our drive to act like represents how strong we can push ourselves to act at a certain manner or a certain time. So when we are acting and we are constantly taking action, that shows us how strong we are to push ourselves. And that depends on our self motivation and self control, meaning that we need to be able to like control ourselves, and we need to be able to motivate ourselves. So you need to motivate yourself first, so that you can be able to act on whatever that you want to do. Let's say you want to start a business, you need to motivate yourself first. Let's say you want to start jogging or whatever that you want to do, you need to have self-control and self-discipline. Discipline yourself to say, you know what, I'm going to do this even when I'm not feeling well, even when I'm not okay. The drive to delay represents how strongly people feel pushed to avoid taking action, and that depends on how we feel. So for instance, let's say you wake up and you're feeling sad, there's high chances that you're going to delay whatever that you wanted to do. But sometimes that is just an excuse. Yes, you're a person, you have emotions, and you're gonna feel sad, you're gonna feel angry and all that. But if you have a task that you have given yourself, and you have a deadline, you have to make sure that you meet that deadline, and also you have to make sure that you work on that project, so that you don't regret the next day by saying, oh, I wish I did this, I wish I did that. So we promise ourselves that, okay, I'm gonna do this, but you don't do it anyway. So this simply means that your drive to act is very weak, and it might be weakened by things like fear. Maybe you have fear of failure, and you're like, yo, I can't do this because what if I fail? But you cannot operate on a system of fear. You cannot operate on a system of not wanting to make mistakes. You are a person, you will make mistakes. It's normal. Like, you're supposed to make mistakes and learn from them. The best thing about making mistakes is that it gives you an opportunity to learn. After we have spoken about procrastination and understanding what procrastination is about, we need to get to a point where we overcome procrastination. And how do we do that? So first thing, you need to like set realistic goals for yourself. Let's say you want to write an assignment and then it is due within 5 days. Set realistic goals for yourself. For instance, let's say it's a 5-page assignment. You can simply say, okay, each and every day I'm going to do 1 page. That is realistic, rather than waiting for the night before to work on an assignment that has like 5 pages. So if you say, I'm gonna have like 5 days to work on this assignment, and each day I'm gonna do like one page until the day comes for me to submit. That is a realistic goal. And also you need to like go back to assess. You need to assess your progress to see if ever you're progressing. And how do you do that? You do that with reflection. You need to reflect and see if ever like those goals that you have set for yourself, you're doing that. And you can do that by like creating a checklist for yourself. Let's say, for instance, you're struggling and you're a student. You need to like have at least like have a plan, right? Because when you're planning, then you will know that, oh, okay, this is where I'm going wrong and this is where I'm going right. And then also reflect, and you must always leave a room for making mistakes, because you are only human. You're a human being, you're not a machine, so you are going to make mistakes, and you should be able to like learn from your mistakes. Don't beat yourself so hard about it, and try by all means to like avoid procrastinating, because it is not good. It is holding you back. It is holding a lot of people back. Like, there's a lot of people who have been who has always wanted to start something, but they can't because of they have a fear, or they're just lazy. It's a whole lot of things, so you should try by all means to avoid procrastinating. So yeah, this is the end of our video. From me to you, much love. See you on the next one.